Hey guys, this is Angelo again from Tuner Spotting, and this time I'm coming to you guys with a how to install a throttle body spacer. I just picked this up off of carparts.com when I got my mass airflow sensor. You guys might have seen my install video on that. Quick video just to show a quick install on how to install the mass airflow sensor, but I picked this up as well. I've heard reviews on it. I've heard it's helpful. I've heard many different things, so I said why not do it for Tuner Spotting and figure it out and maybe convince a couple of you guys to try it out if you guys want to. The thing was only like 25 bucks there, shipped, so I figured why not give it a go. And I'm going to do right now a how to install it, and I'm going to do a short video as well as a review on it to see if it actually works. Alright, just to show you guys what came in the box when I ordered it from, again, carparts.com. It was not much in the box, and I guess that makes sense. It comes with the spacer itself, a gasket, there's decals, a couple more decals, and instructions. I literally have never done anything like this before, so I'm literally just going to be going off the instructions. It doesn't seem too complicated at all. See if we can punch this thing out in about 15-20 minutes. Alright guys, first things first, after looking at the directions, I have an aftermarket air intake already on here. If you have the stock air box, you need to be taking off the air box. That's pretty simple. It's literally clips and a couple screws. If you guys have any questions about that, please just inbox us. I'll explain it really quick with just a couple snaps of photos. But because I have the aftermarket Cork Sport short ramp air intake, all we have to do is take off the air intake to start to get to the throttle body right here. So, I mean, it's just a 10 millimeter right here. We'll be taking this off and pulling the rest of that off, and I'll show you guys what we got once that's complete. Alright guys, as you can see, I took off the air intake. I'm just going to leave it here on the hose. Probably not the smartest thing to do, but I'm going to do it. And this right here is the next thing that we're going to be removing. We got to remove these four, I think, screws 1, 2, 3, 4 to let this whole entire thing fall back. And that's what we're going to be doing next. Alright guys, so what it wants you to end up doing right when you get all the 4 bolts off is take off this tube. I couldn't seem to get mine off. I moved the little prong thing that holds it in. Still couldn't pull it off. So I'm going to go around it and do it without it. It's still pretty loose, so you can get around it. A little bit more of a pain in the ass, but still very possible. You're going to take this spacer itself and put the gasket on the outside. So you have the teeth facing inwards, the gasket on the outside, which is going to be on the metal piece. Not the plastic, not the manifold, but the throttle body itself. Put that back in. I'll show you guys a quick little preview of how I'm going to do that. I'm just going to take it from the underside of it as much as I can, pull this out. If you can get a buddy to help you out, a friend, whoever you can, just to hold that out so you can slide this in. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass, as you can tell, but I mean, I was struggling for like 10-15 minutes just trying to get the tubing off, and I said screw it, let's just do it a cheating way, but it's probably a little bit faster anyway. So I'm going to feed this through it, make sure it goes through both holes. You probably can't see the holes, but I can make sure. Again, got to be through the gasket. It's got to be through the spacer itself, or it's not going to all line up. Almost there. Perfect. Alright, so I got it through one. I'm going to line this one up. Get that in. That's in. Not tight, but it's in. And I'm going to line up the second, or the top one. So, as long as 2 line up, 4 should line up. One, that's 2. Like I said, I mean, if you can remove that tubing, remove the tubing. We're going to install those next 4 bolts, and I'll show you guys how to put everything back together. Alright guys, so got all 4 bolts back on. All we have to do is put back your air intake. So if you have the stock air intake, put the stock air intake all back together. It's all the little clips that you have to. I'd recommend getting it. I'd check out Cork Sport if you guys can, if you have a 2008 Mazda 3. If you have another company, aftermarket air intakes, I like them a lot more. Easier to clean, easier to maintain, easier to get to. And at the same time, they just look cool. I mean, whatever. It looks bad horsepower, don't they? So we're going to get this back on. I won't watch you guys struggle. I'll let you guys watch me struggle with this. I'll get this back on, and that's basically it. And I'll update you guys after that. Hey guys, so it's all back together. I haven't started the car yet. I'm going to be doing a review on how it affects the car, what I feel like it affects, if it's worth the $25 shipped. But yeah, it's all back together. I had 45 minutes to do it until work. I got 10 minutes left. So I mean, only 35 minutes. That's making the video. That's not having the tools ready. So I definitely recommend, if you're going to do it, I mean, you don't need too much time. I recommend saving yourself 30 minutes and doing it at least. But it wasn't that hard, and I'm pretty excited to see how it runs now. Like I said, I got it from carparts.com. And if you guys don't mind, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us some comments, questions in the box below, or email us at the emails that are going to be in the link below. And thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't yet, please check out tunerspotting.com, make a profile, check it out, request a QR code, and keep the love going. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.